The testing commenced. So what are we working on? Okay, making sure levels look good. My microphone, I don't see it. Don't see my microphone. Where's my mic? There it is. We got music playing. Seems fine. Mouth is moving. Characters bobbing. It's just us right now. If anybody does pop in, hello, welcome. Today we're streaming to exclusively Twitch and YouTube Shorts. The idea here is I'm also streaming to YouTube horizontally, but if people want to watch a horizontal stream, they'll come to Twitch. It's the best of both worlds. So what are we working on today? I do need to set up these new worlds. So this new world is going to be how we connect people in chat to the characters that'll be up on screen. Whoops. But yeah, just low key today. Might even mute myself, we'll see. We have our character portraits, but I don't see them. Oh, they're there. So we are streaming in the D&D category, so if anybody wants to talk D&D, now's the time. Otherwise, just gonna probably talk through what I'm doing. But for the most part, stay focused. So there will probably be sensitive information up on screen. So I need to make sure I'm covered in that regard. As in, like, I don't reveal it.
Hello there.
Okay, where's my variables? Alright, so I'll go ahead and assign myself. Enter player 1. Oh, it picked Garnikin. There we go. Now I'm player 1. So for now, because I have to pay for it, and I don't want to pay for it yet, I basically want to charge my card Monday for this service. I'm going to change all these to be using the same voice. So this is going to be speaker bot settings, voice aliases. So all these are going to be barbarians. For now, they're essentially going to be using the Brian voice, because Brian voice is free. So we'll go ahead and delete that. Make sure that's working.
This is a test message.
Good day, D-Electronics. Or D-Electronics. So, D, I've been doing some weird stuff. This is my new favorite thing to do. Is building stream integrations that'll be intended for Dungeons and Dragons. Here, I'm gonna set your character up real quick. Basically, this will be automated. I'm not gonna give you the whole spiel. You'll figure it out as we go. But you will be one of the characters on screen talking through chat. And I can assign people through variables. aka giveaways, but I just manually inserted you into player 2. So now whenever you speak, it'll put your chat on screen there. However, it didn't put your name on screen.
Exclamation mark player 2.
Uh-oh. There are bugs to fix. And good, losing control when you roleplay, that means you're a natural. Means you're getting into it. I have to edit this giveaway notepad. You're a winner.
Exclamation mark player 2.
Okay, so now your name's up on screen there. It is a little bit hard to see, but that's fine. You don't need to see your text. We're just testing things right now. As for class, I'll just manually set you. All right. Well, I gotta find my flow before I start talking too much. So what are we doing? I am today going to be working through setting up the back end of Dungeons & Dragons Foundry VTT. I really hope I don't show passwords on screen. Might happen, I don't know. Should be fine. I'll be careful. But yeah, D, what are you up to, bro? Getting into trouble?
In Wotterburger drive to about the drive home.
Whataburger, huh? Excellent choice. Yo, what up, Kay? Here, Kay, I'll give you a voice too. It's easier to just rig the giveaway than ask you to type in random commands.
Exclamation mark player 3.
Okay, so canceling quite a few things here. And don't fret, Kay, this is not our game. I made a copy. I think we want to keep levels. We can ditch 3D portraits. Ditch the calendar. That's all we'll disable for now. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of text setup here. Probably not going to be the most interesting thing to watch. Let's see. Lib wrapper. Understood. Looks like we shouldn't be using levels either. So I'll just ditch it. It'll make performance better. Thanks, Kay. Let's see if it says your voice there. It looks like it skipped it. Oh, I think I spelled your name wrong because you have capitals K.
Exclamation mark player 3.
Okay, we'll go ahead and make a 2D map here. Socket lib. There's always something. Alright, now we'll get into the settings. So, OBS utilities. Okay, yeah, this does have some sensitive information because it's connecting to my WebSocket, which displays my IP address. So I think a lot of this stuff I can do off screen. Alright, and what about ethereal planes? Probably the same. Localhost, that's fine. Polls enabled, I do want to try that. Modules not enabled it, you can configure it, but it won't do anything. Some options are also unavailable. Okay. Alright, what else did I want to set up? Well, because we're looking for things to test, probably go to my output folder to output B. Okay, and I'm just gonna pull a couple photos here. Some AI generations I made the other day. For testing purposes, we'll probably just get like 6 or so. So I'll just take these. And we'll do barbarians and warlocks. Well, alphabetical would be best. What's this? Alphabetically, it'd be barbarian and bard.
Exclamation mark player class.
We'll do these. We'll do 1 barbarian. Two barbarian. Okay. Well, I take that back. I think it might be easier to do Barbarian 1. So do Barbarian. Bard. This is just organization purposes. Cool, cool, cool. So now, the idea here, for anyone watching that understands OBS, is I'm going to program my bot software called StreamerBot to, on command, switch whichever character is selected. And right now we have bards and barbarians. So, for example, if someone were to pick the class selection of barbarian and the previous character was a bard, it's going to turn off the bard while simultaneously turning on the barbarian. So this is all done through the class selection. So this is going to get a little bit complicated, but stay with me. And if anybody wants to type, you'll be able to see your text on screen. Alright, so if someone uses the class function, it's going to change it. So we're going to do OBS sources.
Barbarian.
Barbarian. Set source visibility state. Or I could do hide groups sources. So this is what I'll try first. We do need to make a new group. Yeah. There is a 60-second window. You may not have made it into it, okay, but that's okay. For testing, I was basically going to do it mostly myself. I do like a 60-second window. I should add that to the prompt for sure. Okay, we're gonna do a new group here. This is gonna be player P1 classes.
Yeah.
Can I do a group inside a group? So we'll do P1 Barbarian. I don't think you can do a group in a group, but that's okay. So we're gonna add an image. We're gonna pull from this folder. This will be one barbarian. Nope. Okay, so this will be the barbarian. Obviously, comically large, doesn't need to be that large. So each of these would have a filter. I guess I don't need to have a filter on each. I can use the group source, which is nice. So barbarian 1. And I'll also be adding the wax colors. Where did I put those? I was working on them today. Rita, stream assets, D&D, wax. Add image. This will be Barbarian wax. Suhaib, how are you? Welcome in. Did I ignore YouTube? I apologize if I did. And Panda Pops, you're also here. Welcome in. I'm doing well, thanks, Suhaib. Right now I'm doing a lot of text setup, so there's probably way too much on screen right now, and for that I apologize. Yeah, thanks for lurking, Panda. Right now we're setting up the images that will be enabled and disabled depending on what class someone picks. So I'm going to be doing barbarians and bards. Meow. So Panda and Kay, are you two down to play tomorrow? Okay, so we'll do the other remaining images. We'll do bard wax. Do another image. This will be bard.
I'm down.
Down. Hard one. Just noticed that there are more people in Twitch. Yeah, basically I've been streaming on Twitch on this account like almost 3 years. I took a break, but the people you see here are good friends of mine. Yeah, Suhaib, if you'd like to enter and be a part of this test, you are more than welcome to. I'll do a player reset.
Exclamation mark players set.
And enter. So this one we're gonna set to Brian as well. So everybody's gonna have the same voice for now because it's free. All these other voices, I'm paying like a penny or two. Which, you know, once things get moving, I'll probably spring for the subscription. I think my name's already in there. Automatically. Let's see. Social stream. Guest chat. Nice. Okay, so we got these two. So now I want to test to see if I can disable everything. So I'll cancel that for now. We'll do a variable check. Right now it's just using kid, which is fine. Do it enabled. We're gonna do OBS sources, hide groups sources, and we're gonna do classes. Are we still live? Am I still live right now? Am I alive? Are we alive? Audio's back? Oh, interesting. So, I'd show you if I had a camera set up right now. Actually, let me see if I can set up a camera real quick. Alright, we're gonna do video capture. New. My Logitech. I think it's plugged in. If this doesn't work, it doesn't work though. Alright. No, it's not. Well, I would have showed you, but basically I'm streaming from a secondary computer. My main computer, the screen froze, and so I had to close OBS. But the fact that it didn't cancel the stream, that's kind of cool. Alright, back to it. So I tried deleting a folder, and that was not a wise choice. So, moving on. Alright, did you guys enter the giveaway? Alright, Half Dork and Suhaib. Oh, looks like we need to redo speaker bot. Oh, oh. Yeah, you're good. Thank you, Suhaib. We're in the money. Just waiting for my software to reload. Hey, Ezekiel. How are you? Okay. Is that gonna work? Oh, so Abe's player 2, okay. Player 1, alright, that's me. Okay. So now I want it when player class is enabled. First I'm going to test this though. So we're going to see if I can disable an entire group using this command. That actually worked. Okay. These are all not currently working, so that's okay. We'll duplicate this.
Did the voting thing worked?
Yes, it did. Yesterday when we were working on it, I think we got YouTube working.
Or you didn't test it yet?
If you can hear your voice, then it is working. I can hear your voice. So we'll do set hide show. Oh, interesting. So we have hide group sources, but there's not a show group sources, which makes sense. And I'm totally cool with that, actually. Okay, so in that case, we can now expand on this. When someone is picking their class, we want to be able to enable the relative class. So it is doing Barbarian. And right now I have Barbarian 1. Barbarian Wax 1. So if someone types Barbarian, I want it to enable the OBS source that says Barbarian. I know it's kind of hard to see for anybody watching shorts right now, so I apologize. So we're going to OBS sources, and this will be set source visibility state. And then the source I'm going to use as %message 1. And we're going to delay. And then we're also going to do percent message wax 1. So right now this is only going to work for me, so I'll just test it with mine. So we'll set it to enabled, and I will type barbarian. It put character on screen, and then the wax should be in front of it.
Exclamation mark high.
Then we have kid, and that will hide it for now.
Exclamation mark kid.
I wonder how come exclamation point hide didn't work for you. Let me look.
I'm amazing. Voxel artist. Boop, 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 boop.
No, it's on VIPs only. So now anybody can say hi. And by anybody, I mean Suhaib. Cool, but my barbarian button's working. That's actually awesome. So now I'll be able to repeat that
What's
process
up, Half Dork?
for everybody.
How are you doing
Exclamation
today?
mark high.
Joining us in the chat.
Yay! Okay, so I don't even have to edit that at all. Everything should be working there.
Just testing.
Thanks. A lot of these things broke. I took like a 8-month break from streaming, roughly, and a lot of things when I updated the software broke, which kind of sucks, but is what it is. We want up-to-date software. It's more important. Okay, so this works. So now I can duplicate this. Paste it. And paste it. Okay, so this is the same scenario. So we want percent message, and this time 2. Or actually, this one's 3. Which, interestingly enough, it removes the variable once I click out of it. Which makes sense. You know, it's a variable. It's not meant to go in there. But it still understands it's a variable when it reads it. Okay, and then we'll also do the wax. So we'll copy that. And we'll paste it. So same variable, message, percentage, wax, 2. And then we'll paste it here. This is percentage, message, percent, wax, 3. All right, so now we can add the wax for the rest of these. So first thing I'll do. Yeah, this is.
Understand any of these stuff?
This is all prep, Suhaib. You are witnessing greatness before the greatness happens. So you being here, I appreciate it. Totally understand if you want to do something else with your time, because this is probably not something you'll be able to understand. I'm trying my best to talk through it, though. This is very stream back-end intensive stuff. Let's be P2 classes. And we'll do another folder here. This one will be P3 classes. Well,
Enjoying it.
I'm very glad to hear that. Okay, so we'll take these, and I'm going to add an image to each one of these folders. So it's going to be here, because we already have the barred one and the wax one. So here we'll do image, be barred 2. And we'll go ahead and put all these down. We'll also make barred 3. And we'll do barbarian 2. Now I do have spaces. I don't think it's a big deal. In fact, I'm going to keep the spaces because it's easier to read. But in terms of coding, generally you don't want spaces. I don't think it'll be a problem though, because we already saw it's working. Barbarian 3. Okay, so this will go in 2, and in 2, and in 3, and 3. Okay, and then we want the waxes. And we might put classes here. Character. I mean, I guess that would be player characters. For now, these are good test dummies, though.
Work, work.
Work, work.
Work, work.
Hey, following! Thank you, my friend. Who's this? Oh, that's the class. Transform. Okay, so this is number 3. Number 3. Two. Two, nice. Okay, now we can add the wax classes. This is just to show people, hey, this guy is a barbarian. You know, the picture doesn't always say I'm a barbarian. And the icons themselves help a lot. So we'll do barbarian wax 2. We'll do bard wax 2. We'll do barbarian wax 3. And I only called them wax because they look like wax. Doesn't really mean anything. We bard wax 3. Okay. Are these weapons? I guess you could call them weapons. It's more like an identifier or an icon. So a barbarian has an axe, for example, whereas a bard has a guitar. Okay, so now I should be able to reset all of them with Kid. Okay, Kid is the current
Exclamation
test.
mark Kid.
We have hide. This one isn't working. We'll do delay 111. Duplicate this twice. This one will be P2 classes. This will be P3 classes. So now it should hide all of the images. Great.
Exclamation mark kid.
And then for anyone here, we're doing another test. I think K right now has player 3. So checking variables here. No, nobody's player 3 right now. So I'll set it to Panda Pops 90. And if you're not here or you're busy, totally fine. Oh, Panda
Pick
is
me.
here. You have been chosen.
Yay.
Okay, so now I'm going to open up the classes. Pick Bard or Barbarian.
Exclamation mark player class.
Oh, so Suhaib.
At the end I can change the class and my character, right?
So basically, right now,
Exclamation mark player class.
in the next 60 seconds after I did that command, you would type Bard or Barbarian.
Exclamation mark bard.
Interesting. So Panda, you did add an exclamation point, which I will put in the command to not type exclamation point. Do not add an exclamation point. I know there was one other thing I wanted to add and I forgot. Please. You have 60 seconds or you will be replaced. He had a 50-50 chance of doing it right, exactly. So it worked perfectly for Suhaid here. And then right now, Panda, her name didn't get chosen correctly. So what we'll do is just doing a full reset. And that was because I was editing the variable myself. So full reset. Now we're doing a new giveaway. So I'm automatically in each of these giveaways just for testing purposes. Okay, so Habe's in, Panda's in. Great. So now I can do player 1, player 2. Looks like I was a little bit fast there. And player 3. Okay, and now we'll do player classes. So type in Bard or Barbarian. So I'll be a Bard. Cool. Yeah, I mean, it's working. Huh. I'm kind of amazed at how well this is coming together. I usually end up hitting a wall. But so far it's been smooth sailing. Oh. Panda didn't play your voice, which is cause for concern. It's not playing your voice. Why would it be doing that? We can see here, you're in the variable. Right now, it is playing to voice 2.
Test.
So Suhaib's is working. Oh, I think it's because you're a bard. That's why. I didn't set up the bard voices yet. So I can do that now. Cool. So we'll just duplicate each one of these. So this one will be 1 bard. 2 bard. So basically every single player, so player 1, player 2, player 3,
That's
and
okay, I can work with that.
and every single class gets a specific voice, which is, I think, pretty cool. So it's like, on average, everyone's going to have a different voice every time, you know, we reset the party. Right now, for testing, everybody has the same voice, though. Cool. So now everybody's voice should work. I guess I should test mine. Testing my Awesome voice.
Testing my awesome voice.
Yes. Awesome. Alright, and then if I were to reset, that's where that kid command is going. So basically, all of these scenes, which I should totally change how I'm organizing all of this. So this is certainly not good organization. So we'll do a new group. This will be D&D chat plays D&D. So this one will be hide D&D hide classes. Player classes. This helps with filtering, so when I'm searching for stuff. So pretty much all of this. Will there be more classes? Yes. So
Will there be more classes?
So by pushing this button, the next thing you type is essentially what class you pick. But this is the list of classes.
Exclamation mark player class.
So Artificer, Barbarian, Bard, Cleric, Druid, Fighter, Monk, Paladin, Ranger, Rogue, Sorcerer, Warlock, Wizard. I also made one for Gunslinger and Bloodhunter. So the new problem that I believe will arise is just how I'm organizing all of this. So right now, for example, this is very minor because it's not a problem, but there are spaces in between some of these characters. If I were to remove the spaces, it kind of ruins some things, and it's good practice to not have spaces at all. So I'm going to keep that in mind as I build the new folder structure here. So I'm going to take all of these, paste them here. This is going to be the new folder structure. WebP is fine. And what I want to test now, I want to go to my other folder and pick a new image. So for example, my character here, or I should say Suhaib's character, player 1, is currently the Barbarian 1. So what I want to try is picking a character here. We're going to call him Barbarian 1. And then I'm just going to replace the asset. This is fine. This is fine. So we'll replace it, see what happens. Oh, wow. Okay, that was instant. I thought I was going to at least have to refresh it. But that worked perfectly. Okay. So next step is going to be organizing my wax
That was
assets.
fast.
Yeah, I mean, it replaced the characters, so that's exactly what I wanted it to do. And that allows me to provide instant, portrait updates if someone wanted like a different aesthetic look for their character. So all of these assets I'm going to probably rename. As for what I rename them to, it's easier to organize if it's not wax in the front, but at the same time, wax helps. All right, I'm gonna clear everything. So let me set that up first. That's our hide player classes.
Can you do wizard next?
Yeah, I'll do that.
For me?
Ideally, ideally I'll have to do all of them anyway. Okay, so this is the new organization I'll be setting up. So this hiding is going to be attached where? Where do I want to put it? In class selection? I mean, that makes sense. So we'll do core action, run action, D&D, hide classes, run immediately. So now if I do this, I removed everybody's classes.
Exclamation mark player class.
Easy peasy. And so after 60 seconds, that window closes. So we'll see all these disable. So right now, Barbarian's working. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Now, if I don't pick anything, then what? We have to consider that. So I'll add that to my notes. If you don't pick anything, what happens? Is it random? Is another main pulled? If it is random, when would an AFK player get kicked? There has to be a limit. Though I also do need to set up a timer. Set up a timer. Screen. Cool. Alright, so we're going to be adding those. So for these assets, the new naming convention is going to be like Wax Wizard. I think that makes sense. We'll do Wax Monk, Wax Blood Hunter, Wax Paladin, Wax Bard, Wax Barbarian, Wax Rogue, Wax Warlock, Druid, Ranger, Wax Cleric, Wax Gunslinger, Wax Fighter, Wax Sorcerer, and Waxian. Oops. I guess another thought would be perhaps if no answer, then chat gets to play the character. But class is chosen randomly to keep the stream moving.
A lot of windows.
Yeah, Suhaib, I am immersed. There's a lot going on for sure. Okay. So all that's good. Let's go ahead and adjust the wax here. I was totally cool with the spaces. but I am changing the naming convention here. Sometimes you want to set things up one time and never have to worry about it again. That's kind of how my mind is working right now. It's like, okay, this is something I never want to have to adjust ever again. So that's why I'm kind of like going through those processes. Down. Okay. So we have our class selection. We have message 1, wax 1. Those are working. I'll just test it real quick for myself.
Barbarian.
Oh.
Barbarian.
We're in business. So we have our player characters. All these are now going to be placeholders. So we'll go ahead and do alphabetically the next batch.
Bard.
So we'll do cleric 1, cleric 2, cleric 3. This will be druid 1, druid 2, druid 3. Fighter 1, fighter 2, fighter 3. Monk 1, monk 2, monk 3. Paladin 1, Paladin 2, Paladin 3. Ranger 1.
I choose at the beginning only, right?
Yeah. One thing that someone pulled up, or mentioned, I should say, is that 60 seconds might not be enough time to choose your character. So you do only have 60 seconds at the moment, but I'll probably change that. Just increase it. Is it sorcerer or sorcerer or?
I think it enough.
You think so? Okay. Yeah, we'll try it at 60 seconds, see how it plays.
Yeah.
One, two. Okay, we'll do Blood Hunters.
I'd say 60 seconds, but also a warning a little before new players can join so they can think about what they'd want to be.
For sure. A warning is a good idea. Yeah, because I mean, in the ideal situation, there would be a lot of people spamming the chat, and not everybody understands the rules. So I guess having a button for the rules would be very helpful. Have a command to show rules, such as choosing class. Okay, now we'll do Gunslinger. I'm just picking somewhat Gunslinger characters. Cool. Alright, so now we have all of our names set up. I can view by list and just make sure we have spelling correct. Looks good. So now here's the boring part, is adding them as images. Can I edit this? Nope. But the awesome thing is that setting this up one time, I can then just like drag and drop on top of it, and it just works. Couldn't be happier about that. Okay, so because Suhaib's player 1, I'll just add Wizard. And then we'll probably find like a satisfying conclusion to today. There's just a lot of stuff I have to input. The beauty of copy paste.
The beauty of programming copy and paste.
Exactly. Wizard 1.
Paste.
Okay, we'll go ahead and add Wizard 2 and Wizard 3. I'll just sort this by... So these are going to need to be transformed later. It's a little bit annoying, but we'll get there.
He is looking at my soul.
Okay, we got those. I am surprised that the space is working, but I don't think it's worth getting too emotional over. It is probably something I'll edit later. Okay, I'll go ahead and get my wax assets. Image, so this will be wizard wax 1. Wizard Wax sounds like a cool candle company. I'm gonna copyright it before you guys steal it.
Lol.
Get your Wizard Wax. Already done.
PFFFD already done it.
Dibs. Nope, I called dibs. Okay, so we'll do player classes. So now you guys should be able to change your class.
Exclamation mark player class.
Oh wait, don't. I didn't reset it, so it's not going to do anything. I have to reset it first. So we want reset.
Exclamation mark players set.
How do I turn the hide on? What was the command? So here's my hide command. Right now it was set to kid, but I prefer the class selection. I guess we should keep the kid on though. I'll change that command then. So this is just portraits, really. It's not actually changing the variables. So this will be exclamation point player class portraits. Hide, player class hide. We'll do player class. We want to make sure that's mods only. Okay. So I think I did reset players. So I do need everybody to input. Okay, great. So I can get myself. Let's see, that'll get Panda.
Exclamation mark player 2.
Nice. Into hype.
Exclamation mark player 3.
Alright, and then we'll do the class test.
Exclamation mark player class.
And we're doing wizard. Please type wizard.
Wizard. Wizard.
Wizard. Okay. No, you're fine, Panda.
Sorry.
In fact, because you said that, I'm curious if I should allow someone to change their class multiple times. That might break things, but what I'll do is, could you guys type something that is not an option? So, for example, if I were to type monk right now, it doesn't seem to be breaking anything. Like, nothing's crashing. Chef. What's up, Chowder?
Cleric.
Look, the fact that it's not breaking anything is good. But typing anything disables it. And I think our players are still here. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, there's so many things on my screen. What am I looking at? I had chat open. I don't even know where it is. Oh, here it is. Okay. This is delayed. Go. Is that working? Monk, more like monkey, drunk NPC. Yeah, I want to play NPC, the class. Monkey, the class. Okay, well the wizard was working. Let me just make sure this works again. And then I'll even maybe push it again and type something different after we've chosen something. So like if I do that, oh, it locks into place. So typing the first thing locks it. So when it is locked into place, it makes it a little bit difficult to give someone the opportunity to refresh themselves. Because right now it's all 3 players are refreshed. So I think what I would do is I would personally change it using a command. So the example command would be player class at half-dork.
What about a command reset one player only?
Yeah, so hey, we're on the same page. I'm thinking of like how I would type that. So I'm thinking exclamation point player class at half-dork barbarian. So I'm going to set this up and then we're probably going to call it a day. Oh wait, I would have to do maybe barbarian at half-dork? Or maybe barbarian at player 1? Like, oh, okay, that definitely makes more sense. It'd be like player 1 barbarian. So that's probably the command I'll make. Oh man, that's so many commands though. Because I have to do player 1 barbarian, player 2 barbarian, player 3 barbarian. Okay, I'm thinking. So if it's gonna hide a specific player. We have player 2 class.
Commands can't have palms?
I think you're correct in assuming they can. I believe they can. Like, it's possible. I'm just imagining the workload attached with each unique way of doing the same thing, you know? Like, there's 3 ways to skin a cat, so to speak. I hate that phrase. I'll have to think about it. So this is going to enable per person. I would probably not have it to where I have to type it. I think it's still worth it to have, instead of all 3 of us at the same time, a version where it's player 1, player 2, enter your class, player 3, enter your class. I do think it's worth it. So how does this work for choosing class? It's enabling this action. So when I enable this action, it's waiting for player 1, because we're changing player 1 class. It's waiting for player 1 to speak. So it already knows who player 1 is. At that point, we've already picked player 1. When player 1 speaks, if they are player 1, it's going to say their message using the unique voice. Wait, where's the class selection though? I guess this is different. Player 2 class. Okay, so yeah, this is setting the player to the voice as well as assigning the images to represent them, and then disabling the option to do it more than one time. So like the very first time someone responds, it chooses whatever message they type, it chooses their character. Okay. So how do I make it to where I, as the broadcaster, can pick it? Because that's arguably going to be the simplest way to do it. So I'm going to duplicate this. We'll make a new command. We'll do create command. It's going to be a moderator-only command. We'll do player 1 class barbarian. We'll just keep it player 1 class. And I'm going to make 3 variations of this, but we're going to focus on this one at the start. Okay, so we're going to enable the action, but we're probably going to have to change this action as well.
That will be a lot of work.
Yeah, but I think this is going to be the most efficient way to do it. We'll see. I'm gonna see if I can do a one-size-fits-all command, because that would be the most beneficial by far. So I basically want to type a command. So this is going to be a copy for now, just to work from. And we're setting an argument based on my message. And it's going to be... Oh. Twitch, chat, core command, action, run action. So I want to pull the portion of my message that is not the command. I don't know if that's going to do it automatically, though. Like, is the command going to be part of my message? And right now, these are disabled. So this is going to be based on the command that I run. If I'm selecting it, I'm hiding so we're going to do OBS hide group source. It's going to be player 1 classes. Delete that. And then I'm going to enable player 1 class. Okay. Yeah, this is potential. I can see this working. And what it'll do is it'll wait for me to type the next phrase. And then disable itself. Okay. Now, I probably don't even need all this. It does help though. How does it help? Well, I type a command trigger, and then this one's waiting for me to type in chat. So that does make sense. Okay, so I'll keep that. So this, we're going to rename this. This will be player class selection mod. Player 1 class selection. Okay, and I actually don't need this anymore. So it's just enabling it, and then by the end of the message, it disables it. Yeah, this looks great. Okay, not bad. Alright, so we'll do player 1 class barbarian. Let's go! Okay, I'll try it again with wizard. Easy, dude.
Exclamation mark player 1 class.
Easy. And only
Wizard.
mods can use it, so... oh. However, Twitch chat, I do need to have the global parameter. It needs to still be waiting for me to type something, or a moderator to type something. So we'll do an if-then statement there. So we need if user equals, I think there's like a mod, so we'll go find that online.
Exclamation mark player 1 class.
So yeah, you won't be able to do that. Well, actually right now,
Barbarian.
you can't. Thank you for testing. Yeah, I would have to type the exclamation point player 1 class for then barbarian to work. But here, just to demonstrate, if I type it and then you type something, it'll change it. So like you type barbarian or wizard. That'll break it. By break it, I mean it's just a loophole that we got to plug. That's all.
Wizard.
Oh. Interesting. I think it's because I'm editing it. Either way, I'm going to fix it. It's fine. Because it didn't even work. So that's a thing. Moderator variable. I think it's is moderator. Is mod. So variable user is moderator. Continue. Okay, easy. So right now it is currently class selection enabled. Oh wait, I do want that one on. And so when I type player 1 class, oh. It's supposed to enable it. It just disabled it. So that enabled it. Oh, that's because it was waiting for me to type something. Makes sense. We're in it. We're in business. Okay, now just to duplicate it for player 2 and player 3. So it'll be player 2 class selection. So now we're doing player 2 class.
What if I typed the class?
Here, we can try it. Alright, so I've reset it. Go ahead and try. So it is currently enabled, and it's waiting for me to type something. And there's no timer here.
Barbarian.
So nothing happened there. But see, if I were to type anything other than a class, it's going to turn off my command. So we're good. But see, if I were to type Bard, it'll register it and be like, oh yeah, he said Bard. One thing to note is it didn't enable the Bard wax. Unless it's behind. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. So it's enabling the class. Class selection mod. So I was enabling the wrong one anyway. That's funny. Oops. Class 1 mod. Supposed to be class 2 mod. Okay, so it's the same thing here. Same thing there. Very good. So we duplicate this.
Bard.
Yeah, I'm glad you had me test it, because that made me catch something. I was already player 1, so it was working. But now it makes sense. I found my blunder. Okay, so now, because I had made a whole new action, and I just didn't assign it. Alright. So same thing here, we're doing equals moderator. We're going to paste sub action. Equals moderator. And then we can remove the globals. Alright, so this time I would love, Suhaib, if you typed a class. Because now we're doing player 2 as a command. So I need to make a new command. This is going to be player 2 class moderator only. Okay. Player 2 class. So now if you type any of those classes, Suhaib.
Exclamation mark player 2 class.
Nice try, Chowder. Sadly, that's not working, and unfortunately, you're not
Wizard.
one of our characters at the moment. Okay, this is good to note. Your character did not pop up on screen. Oh wait, that's because I set that up. So if I type wizard, does it work?
Wizard.
Oh. Wait, it's not working. Okay, we gotta find where it broke. So we're enabling it after I use the command. So I'll go ahead and disable this because it's going to get enabled. Then, if I am a moderator, continue. Otherwise, do nothing. Then, it's going to set the class, which is a variable here. Right now, it's set to Bard. And it's going to set it and then pull that information from itself, then disable itself. So we're checking. Okay, it enabled itself.
Class.
I type Bard.
Bard.
I don't see it working right now. That's what was supposed to happen. And it didn't disable itself either. Am I not a mod? Am I not a moderator? Maybe I have to do is broadcaster? Broadcaster variables. Let's just go to straight variables. Chat variables. I'm looking for operator value variables. So logic if then. So it's equals value. So what can I type in the value? The value for comparison. Well, if I'm just doing user, I could just put half dork. Like, this will work. But I was hoping to have moderators be able to do it. Because that makes it future-proof. You know, like when I have someone that I can ask for help from, they'll be able to do it. So I would rather have that working now. I can set an argument. But we're pulling from a variable. Percent symbols. So let's open up arguments then. Okay, but where are all the arguments? Set arguments, integrations. How come it's not showing me the arguments? Variable name. Okay, the fact that I don't have a list of arguments is kind of annoying. Subactions, triggers. What? Generic percentage. Variables, user. Why is this so finicky? Like, why is it not just showing me? This documentation is hard to navigate, sir. I'm just looking for the list of variables. So these are the most basic variables. I'm looking for user variables. So I might have to get user, broadcast user, team info. Okay, so we do have user info. User info. Get user info for target. Okay. Target is moderator. So this is the... Oh, it's a Boolean value. Is moderator. Add moderator, add moderator. Remove ad. Which ad? Oh my god. So before I was just reading variables, but now I'm trying to read the Twitch user information. So if I go to Twitch, we'll do user, get user info for target, user, okay. So we're getting that information, and then value is moderator. This is where I'm confused. Equals if target is moderator. I believe that's correct. So this is using a Boolean, so we have to have true. Then it'll continue. Okay. Great, let me test it. Now it's working.
Bard.
Fantastic. If anybody's out there, please type Bard, Barbarian, or Wizard.
Exclamation mark player 2 class. Good.
Good. Now player 3?
Now
Yes.
player 3.
Can you try typing Bard?
Bard.
Awesome. We're in business. We're good. All right,
Wizard.
player 3. Now I know what to do. So. Oh wait, what? That's funny. I did it for player 1. So I'm gonna do player 1 class. Can you type Bard again, Suhaib? Pretty please.
Exclamation mark player 1 class.
Pretty please. Okay, good. And if I type it, it works. We're good. Thank goodness. Thank goodness gracious. There's so much going on. But I'm into it. I like it. All right. So now we're doing player 3. Duplicate. Mod. Oh yeah, I forgot Twitch chat, YouTube chat. That's gonna be fun to set up. Because I do still have to test to make sure people can play on both Twitch and YouTube. Because that's going to be a defining feature, is that people can play on both. Okay, YouTube, that looks good. Okay, now we're copying mod information. So do copy, paste. Gonna delete this one. Wait, what is this? Target is moderator. And then value is true. All right. And that's going to be a new command. Moderator only. Can you have moderators in YouTube as well? I haven't been on many YouTube streams. It would make sense. Like, it totally makes sense. But that'll be a test for another day. Okay, so last thing is we want to make sure this disables itself. Nice. Alright, looks good. So now we'll do player 3 class wizard. We're in business. So the next thing I'll probably do is set up a, and I probably won't do it today, but I'm going to set up a backup character. So let's say, for example, player 1, 2, or 3, 2 of the 3 people lock in, like they pick their character. The third person somehow went AFK, like they're not able to play. Instead, chat is going to be able to play. And that means everybody playing at the same time. And that's going to be chaotic, but it might be fun at the same time. It would be more of like a poll simulator, where it's like chat is voting how to play one character together as a collective. And that idea alone, like if everybody was able to do that, would be very fun. Chat collective character as a fallback. And that's above. Alright, well, this has been a great series of tests. Thank you, Zuhaib, Panda Pops. Thanks, Half Dork, you're the best. And O24K, and thank you, Chowder, as well. That's going to be the end of today's stream. Things are really coming together. Honestly, like, this may happen next week. Like, we'll be able to do a test run. But yeah, I'm excited to see where things go. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I'll see you next time. See you, Suhaib. Peace out.